What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So we got another season 2 information video here in this one, and today we're going to be focusing on the battle pass, and this will be available obviously for multiplayer zombies Warzone. It's going to be the first thing that you're going to have access to when this update goes live, and we're going to talk about everything that we know about it here so far. So if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. A quick reminder, I did upload a season 2 video a couple of days ago, so if you missed that video, you want to know about the leaks that we have so far and the other information outside of the battle pass, I highly recommend you check out that video. I'll have it linked down in the description. A reminder, I am giving away free operator bundles to viewers and subscribers. If you want a chance to win, all you got to do is comment down below your Activision ID, which operator bundle you want, and it's that simple. If you win, I'll add you and gift you the bundle of your choice. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the Season 2 update has been officially confirmed by Treyarch to be launching on Tuesday, January 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The time frame is a little bit weird. The last update we got was on a Thursday, and then previously in MW2 and MW3, we would get all our title updates and seasons on a Wednesday. So they're following a little bit of a different pattern here. We're getting it a day earlier, and what this also means is that marketing will also begin around a week prior, so probably around Tuesday the week before. I don't think it's going to start Monday. Usually they would start the week off by dropping maybe a teaser image or some sort of information, but that's going to be on MLK Day, and I believe they're going to be taking a break and they're going to be out of the offices for that, so they're not going to do marketing then, and I think they're going to start it on the 21st, exactly a week before the update goes live, and then maybe give us some sort of a trailer information, and that's when we're going to get the official confirmations for that update. Now, first off, before we talk about the battle pass, a disclaimer that the information we have in this video is based on leaks, rumors, as well as speculation, so nothing is officially confirmed by Activision. We'll get the official confirmations, as I mentioned, once they start marketing. But the first thing I want to talk about here is going to be the theme of Season 2. Now, it seems like although Call of Duty has strayed a bit away from the original Black Ops 6 storyline, the settings with the crazy bundles they're adding, the Squid Game crossovers that they're doing, you would think that the next battle pass is probably going to be something outlandish or completely crazy, right? But it's actually most likely going to be campaign related. It looks like they're even doing intro cinematics like they did with Season 1. There's some sort of a side storyline mission going on. In the first season, they introduced one of the other main characters that we have, and that was Sev. She was not a playable character at the time. They introduced her and added her, and now she has 4 different skin variants that are available. Marshall being the main character, he already has like a bunch of different operators and outfits. So these are 2 characters that you're most likely not going to see as main characters in the battle pass, just because we've already seen so many operators for them. Now, because the theme of it is more than likely campaign and storyline focused, and it's probably going to continue that, I guess, storyline that Sev had going on where she went to Avalon. She forged an alliance with a crime family to get her revenge, and more than likely in the next cinematic, it could potentially have gone south. Some sort of situations or issues could have arose, and then maybe they're going to be introducing another character to come in and continue that. Now, before we talk about the operators, let's talk about the actual battle pass itself. It's going to still cost you 1,100 COD points. That's the same standard price that we've always had, but there's a couple of things that I noticed with Season 1. First off, you get less COD points than what we previously ended up getting. So if you guys recall, the regular battle pass would give you 1,400 COD points, and it was a sort of way to collect extra COD points, so that way when you buy the battle pass, you'll have a little bit left over and you can continuously save that, and then in a couple seasons you can get yourself a bundle. Well, unfortunately, it's looking like they're skipping out on the COD points, because this season they only gave us 1,100 COD points total. So that means they're actually removing content instead of adding more as the years go on. And the surprising thing is they've also removed content from Blackcell, which I will talk about that in more detail once we get to the Blackcell section. But first off, let's go over the potential operators that this battle pass will have. So the very first one that I personally believe, and I have a little bit of information on why I think it's going to happen, is going to be Russell Adler. If you take a look at the current Call of Duty game, there's no skins for him other than the Vault Edition skins that we have for Russell Adler and Helen Park. These are the only ones that have been available. It looks like Call of Duty has purposely not made any bundles or any packs in regards to skin variants for Adler, as if they're saving him and Park for something, right? And it's the fact that when you take a look at one of the official Call of Duty images, which they actually posted this in the Season 1 blog post, you'll see that there is an image showcasing all the Warzone operators, but when you take a look at Russell Adler and Helen Park, it says that they have 2 different operator skins each. So that means that there's an extra operator skin that they have not yet added into the game that's going to be available sometime soon. Now, potentially, maybe the devs took this photo with the Season 2 build of the game just to showcase the Warzone menu. The whole point of this photo was to showcase the Warzone UI. And then I also noticed a couple other things. Brutus and Klaus, who also only have one skin variant each, they also get additional ones. So they both get an additional 2. So they now have a total of 3 different skin variants. Now, if that's not enough information for you, there are a couple of different Russell Adler operator variants that are currently in the files. These actually come in from the campaign side of things. So he has the casual outfit on that you see that he's pretty much just dressed in when you're at the headquarters. He then also has the casual civilian type of outfit where he's wearing the jacket. And then there's also another variant where he's dressed in the tactical gear. Call of Duty has shown a couple of photos in the past, one of them where he's in the sitting bull pose, and they showed this operator variant, which is a standard Russell Adler, not that futuristic Vault Edition one, which they modeled and showcased here in these photos. And then another thing that we also have, because if this is not enough information and proof for you, we also had actual video clips of Adler in multiplayer, and this was actually during the beta period. I'm not entirely sure what happened to the operator skin. Leakers haven't spoken about it since, but when you take a look here at this finishing move, this is the tactical outfit for Adler. So you can see here that this is indeed an operator skin variant that we don't yet have in the game, which is the regular standard milsim version of Adler, the version that I believe we also see in the campaign a couple of times. And he's now in multiplayer, does that finishing move here on Stone, and we have 2 different clips of that. And this was posted quite a while ago, and the fact is we originally thought he would maybe be releasing in Season 1, but it looks like Season 1 was dedicated more towards Sev. Now this next upcoming season, I personally believe Adler is going to be the main character that they're going to showcase. Potentially another character, also Helen Park. She's in the same boat. Now, we don't get to see any standard variants of her doing finishing moves in the actual game itself, but there are a couple of photos where they show her in the tactical gear, milsim looking style, and these are variants that they also have not yet added here into the game. Some people have also created concepts of what they believe a Helen Park operator skin could potentially look like, but outfits like these, they're not going to put in the store and they're not going to charge you for them, so they're most likely going to be available within the battle pass. Now, another operator skin, which we did talk about this last time because he was leaked before the Season 1 update went live. There's also an icon for him in game, and we saw a photo of him within the placeholder images. He was with other Call of Duty operators, which are already available in the game right now, so it's a little surprising that he's the only one that hasn't been added yet. Maybe he's going to be an upcoming character that's scheduled for some sort of a future content update, which maybe potentially could be Season 2. Now, the thing is, they usually introduce brand new operators through the battle pass, unless it's a crossover and they have to introduce it within a bundle or an event. Every single operator that gets introduced in terms of coming in as a new character we've never seen before, all original, they're going to come in through the battle pass. Now, to go on to the next operator that we have that was actually leaked, we have to jump into the Blackcell variant of this battle pass. So obviously every single season is going to have Blackcell. They've already confirmed that this season will also end up getting it, and the fact is they have extra additional added bonuses that they're introducing from Season 2 and beyond to Blackcell owners. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys this chart. And they said as players progress through the seasons of Black Ops 6 content, Blackcell owners are set to receive some exceptional added benefits. In addition to unique rewards during specific events, expect to receive an additional 10% player and weapon XP boost for each additional seasonal Blackcell purchase you make after the first one. The first 10% initial boost will start once you obtain 2 Blackcell seasons. These Blackcell loyalty bonuses are added in the next and subsequent seasons and will stack in addition to other XP boosts like Black Ops 6 ownership boost, double XP events, and double XP tokens. The maximum Blackcell loyalty bonus is 50% for Black Ops 6 seasons. Only this bonus will conclude after the final season of Black Ops 6 ends. So by obtaining each of the Blackcells, you can receive the maximum boost possible, and it's shown here in this table. So if you purchase Season 1 of Blackcell, you don't get anything. Now, if you purchase Season 1 and then you purchase Season 2, which is the one coming out, and that's going to give you a 10% boost for your double XP and your weapon XP. And then when you purchase it in Season 3, you get another 10%. So now you are at 20%. Now, if you go on to Season 4, you're getting 30%, 40%, and then 50%. And I'm not going to lie, for those of you guys who say XP hasn't been the same, it hasn't been hitting the way that it did with MW3, MW2, double XPs feel like they're nerfed. Well, now it's making sense because they're trying to sell you Blackcell so you can get XP, which I feel like is the craziest thing I've ever heard. But other than this, Call of Duty made a mistake and accidentally showed a Blackcell operator that is not yet released. So usually when a person doesn't own the Battle Pass or Blackcell, Call of Duty will occasionally try to give you a pop-up when you start up the game saying, go ahead and get Blackcell. There's a bunch of added benefits, and they try to pretty much advertise it to their players. Now, the thing is, they went ahead and messed up and showed an operator that's not actually in the Blackcell. So it is a Blackcell. You could tell from like the same coloration and the style and effect that they're using that it is indeed a Blackcell operator, but it's just not available in the Season 1 Battle Pass. They sent this advertisement in multiple different ways. For example, they had this one right here, which I believe this may have been like an email or something like that, but it would say double XP, Battle Pass, Blackcell, Battle Pass XP, earn Battle Pass XP by playing matches. Earn Battle Pass XP will grant players with Battle Pass tokens, which can be used to unlock Battle Pass rewards. And then you can see that operator skin right there in the middle. And then there's also another variant where they showed the same exact operator again, and they said Blackcell, get it now, $29.99 USD, and then you get some Blackcell rewards, earnable COD points, and things like that. And then once again, on the right side, you see that guy again. So it's the fact that this could potentially end up being a Season 2 Blackcell skin because we don't have him at the moment, and they meant to, I guess, release this later on, and then they end up accidentally marketing it during Season 1 when they weren't supposed to. Or this could potentially have been maybe a scrapped Blackcell skin. Maybe this was going to be the original Season 1 Blackcell that we were supposed to get, and then they decided to switch him out, change him, or update him. And we've seen stuff like that happen in the past, as we saw with the level 1000 operator skin. But what are your thoughts and opinions on this Blackcell? Would you like to see him as a skin in the Season 2 Battle Pass? Do you think he'll be a skin variant for an operator that's in the Battle Pass, or do you think this will be the new Blackcell operator itself that they're going to have? But I almost forgot to mention, as I said earlier, Blackcell is missing a little bit of content, which, if you guys have noticed, a lot of the operators in Season 1's Battle Pass don't have Blackcell editions. If you saw in MW2 and MW3, every single operator always would come with a Blackcell variant. There were no exceptions to it. The Tier 1 would have it, the Tier 15 or the 16, and then there's also the Tier 100. They would also have it. So no matter how many operators there were, they would always add a variant to it. This time around, they did not do that. So there's quite a couple, I think like 3 or 4 different skins that don't have Blackcell variants, and then they tried to be slick about it and add one of the variants that should have been in the Battle Pass as an event reward for the Archie's Festive Frenzy event. So you can see what I mean when Call of Duty is like slowly taking content away and slowly removing the amount of things that you used to be able to get and trying to promote it in different ways and give it to us, which I feel like and hope that in Season 2 it doesn't happen and they offer a little bit more than what they did here in Season 1. But anyways, the last thing to expect with the Battle Pass is pretty much everything else that will come in: the COD points, the weapon blueprints, the new DLC weapons, gobble gums, calling cards, charms, finishing moves, emotes, all that stuff. It's going to be standard Battle Pass stuff that you'll be able to unlock, and it's going to be in there. Now, there's also the DLC weapons that we have. If you guys recall, there was quite a couple of different weapons that were leaked, so just to go over some of them here, and that is the SAR-80, the FAL rifle, the 5.7 pistol, the Pellington, and the M72 Law launcher. These are weapons that I guess are mentioned in the files at the moment, but once again, no guarantee if any of them are meant for Season 2, if any will be releasing. Maybe these are scrapped weapons from the past and they're going to add completely different ones like they did with the Season 1 update. But if any of these do come out, most likely 2 or 3 of them will be available within the Battle Pass. The rest of them are probably going to come in through some sort of community event, as we saw with the last season. But anyways, that is all that I got for you guys here in today's video. If you found it informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see on the channel. But it's been your boy Chizo, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.